The Whispered File, the Abel Fosdyk Papers. On a November morning in 1913, the Strand magazine, the most prestigious fiction publication in Britain, received a letter that claimed to solve one of the ocean's most famous disappearances. A respectable headmaster from Oxford, a man named A. Howard Linford, said he'd found the true account of the Mary Celeste among the deathbed papers of his old servant. The ship had vanished without explanation in 1872. Now, 41 years later, someone had finally written down what really happened. The Mary Celeste was a merchant brigantine crossing the Atlantic with a full crew and a captain's family aboard. In December 1872, she was found drifting in the middle of the ocean. Sails still set, cargo untouched, meals still on the galley table. The crew had simply vanished. No bodies, no wreckage, no sign of struggle. Every investigation hit a dead end. Newspapers called it the greatest maritime mystery of the age. Then came Fosdyk's account. He claimed to have been aboard the ship, a friend of Captain Benjamin Briggs. According to the manuscript, the crew had built a wooden platform on the bow to test some kind of device, possibly a lifeboat or experimental raft. During the test, something went catastrophically wrong. The platform collapsed or caught fire. In panic, the entire crew and captain's family abandoned ship, thinking she was about to sink. But the Mary Celeste didn't sink. She kept sailing. By the time anyone realized the ship was still seaworthy, it was too late. They were lost in the Atlantic, and she was gone. Linford submitted the account alongside a photograph of a small girl and sketches drawn by his own son. Everything looked genuine. The source was impeccable. A respected headmaster, a manuscript from a dying man, physical evidence. The Strand magazine published it as fact. But here's where the story gets complicated. No one could ever verify Linford's claim. The servant, Abel Fosdyk, was never independently confirmed to exist. The manuscript itself vanished. And historians noticed something else. The account lined up too neatly with existing theories, filled in gaps almost too perfectly. What had once seemed like a credible eyewitness account began to look like something else entirely. A hoax so carefully constructed that over a century later, we still can't say for certain whether Linford fabricated it himself or if he'd been fooled by someone else. So here's the question. Did a man sit down in 1913 and deliberately deceive an entire nation? Or did the Mary Celeste's real mystery die with someone in the Atlantic?